I'm going to talk about how to put an assignment for your students to give you a document of some type right here in Blackboard. So chances are that your Blackboard shell looks something like this. All we need to do is, and I would suggest adding a content area for this. So I'm going to go to the little plus sign, add a content area, and I'll probably, I'll just call it work shown or whatever we want to call it, make it available to users and hit submit. Now, if I go to that content area, let's say that my students do their first exam and I want them to show work for 5 of the problems on that first exam. So I want to build an assignment which is under assessments. So I'll go to assessments, down to assignment, and you'll notice a new window pops up. I'm going to call it exam, except I can't type, exam 1 work. And I'm going to give them instructions. Use the search for file option and add your file as a PDF or JPEG or some other document. Make sure it is readable. Okay, so you can put that there. All right. If we want to, we can attach a file to that assignment, but it's not necessary. We can put a due date, just as, you know, if we're having them turn this in within an hour of doing their exam, we can put that due date in the normal fashion, changing it to whatever time you want, end of the day, 11:59, whatever. And then points possible, depending on, do you want to make it worth 30 points out of their exam, that they turn that in, whatever you want to put there. You can also add a rubric if you're going to use a rubric to grade. I don't know that it's necessary for work shown, but that's up to you. And then once you do that, down here at the bottom, we're going to hit submit. Now, notice that now I have this designation that says exam 1 work, and students can click on it. I'm going to click over to student mode here just for you to see what this looks like on the student's point of view. So when the student clicks on this, they get this. It first tells them how many points are possible. There's your directions. And attach files, they're just going to browse their computer for the file. Now, it won't let you go through this whole procedure. It'll let you attach the file. So I'm just going to grab some file in here. We'll just call it that. And notice for the student, it actually shows right here if they've attached it properly. Now, if I hit submit, it's going to give me some sort of message for an instructor. Yeah, I'm in the preview assignment, so it's not saved. So it won't work for an instructor, but it will work for the student to hit submit. Now, I want to show you what this is going to look like when you go to grade it. When we have submissions from students, this is going to show up in your grade book as a needs grading. So when you go down to your grade center, there is that needs grading part. Now, I'm not going to do that in this course because I'll be showing you my students, which is violating FERPA, but I do have one open from the Teaching and Learning Center. And so this is a faculty member entry, and we don't have to worry too much about FERPA. So notice what this looks like. I have on this right-hand side, I have the thing that tells me what the assignment details were and how much it was worth, what the median score is so far. And then, of course, notice that I can put in my grade in the grade box. This one's already been graded. I also, in this particular one, had a rubric. So notice a rubric, if you open it up, once you've made a rubric, you can go through and just check every single thing and fill in how many points you want to give them. This particular rubric was in a rubric exercise that we did in a presentation, and Lori had written this little segment down here, and you'll notice that down here is what the students submitted. And you just enter the amount that you want to give the students point-wise right here. And unless you have a rubric, which as you fill in the rubric, it will fill in that box up above for you. And then, of course, you just want to make sure that you submit and save your results when you're done.